What's up, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy LB, and today in this video I'm gonna show you how I create this simple color grading in DaVinci Resolve. Guys, if it is your first time to use DaVinci Resolve, this video is yours. I'm going to show you step by step how I create this simple color grading in DaVinci Resolve. Okay, here there is no plugin, no lot. Okay, just it is using DaVinci Resolve only. So now let's jump on it and let's see how it is. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy LB and welcome back to my new tutorial video. Guys, today in this video I'm gonna show you how to color grade your clip in DaVinci Resolve for the first time. That means for the people who just want to color grade in DaVinci Resolve, this video is yours. So now let's jump on it in DaVinci Resolve and let's see how it is. Okay guys, so here on DaVinci Resolve I'm using the version 19. Okay, so let's suppose this is the clip which I'm going to color grade. You see guys, it's a one clip. Okay, so I try to trim it into 3 footages. Okay, but first, because I have more than one clip, that's why I'm going to create the adjustment clip. Okay, so you just have to come here on this effect and make sure this effect is enabled, and then just go here on the search button and I'm going to search the adjustment clip. Okay, so and I have to drag this adjustment clip and I have to drop it here above this clip. Okay, so guys, about this adjustment clip I created in edit workspace. So now it's time to go here on this color workspace. So now go here on this color workspace and I'm going to start to color grade my clip. Okay, so guys, here and I'm going to use some few nodes. Okay, so just come up here on this side. This is where the node will be located, and for creating node you just right click here and then go here on the add node and then click here collector. So this is the first way of creating the node, and then you have to link this green point same like this. Okay, or you can use Alt+S on your keyboard just to create the more nodes, guys. Okay, so here guys, and I'm going to use like 6 nodes. Okay, so guys, for this first node, and I'm going to apply the effect what we call color space transform. So guys, for this first node, and I'm going to apply the effect which is called the color space transform. This color space transform, yes, it is going to help me to change this flat image into Rec 709. Okay, but it is better to know what the kind of the camera that you are using. Okay, so first let me name this first node. Okay, so I have to click here on this node label, so let me call it CST, so which means color space transform, and I have to apply this color space transform. Okay, it is located here on this effect, or you can search it here, that's the color space transform. And okay, and then let me try to apply on this first node. Okay, so now just come up here on these settings of it. So for this input color space, guys, for me, my footage, I shoot it by using a Lumix S5. Okay, so that's why I have to click here and I have to go to search the Lumix S5. Okay, this is what we call Panasonic V gamma. Okay, and then for this input gamma, and I have to choose the Panasonic Vlog, this one too. Now you see guys how the clip is already starting to transforming. Okay, and then for this output color space, let me choose the Rec 709. Okay, and then for this output gamma, guys, and also let me choose Rec 709. So guys, that means if you are using like Sony, here on this input color space you can also choose like Sony S gamma. Okay, and then for this input gamma you can choose, if you are shooting your image in S-Log2, yes, you have to choose depend and what the kind of the camera you use. Okay, so and then for this second node, and I'm going to add the exposure. Okay, so it's better way to rename your nodes, guys. Okay, let me name it as exposure. So and then guys, for this exposure, and I have to come here on these wheels. Okay, so these wheels, it is located on these, yes, on these color wheels. Okay, so and we have, yeah, shadow, mid-tone, highlight, offset. Okay, even here we have another one, lift, gamma, gain, offset. Also it's the same as shadow, mid-tone, highlight, and exposure. Okay, so that's why let me just come here on this offset and then let me try to, yes, increase the exposure, depend how your clip it is. If it has too dark, you can just increase the exposure. If you have too bright, you can just reduce it. But I have just come here on this parade, let me switch it into waveform. Okay, because this will help me to check it out if the image it is not overexposed. Okay, or if it is not have a more black. Okay, so about for this offset I can just use this setting to increase. So let me just put it like here. Okay, so that means guys, on this waveform scope, okay, here on 0 it means it's deeper black. Okay, and here on this top one it is too bright. Okay, so and then you have to make sure for this color it does not affect up or does not goes down. Okay, exposure, okay, this is before and then this is after, guys. And then and I'm going to add the white balance for this next node. Okay, the white balance, I have to check it if my clip it has not like a warm color or if it has just more cold. Okay, that's why I have to click here on this next node. Okay, so and also I have to rename it like white balance. Okay, and then let me just come here to drag this eyedrop tool. Okay, and then I have to click on it. So and I'm going to click on the side which is too bright or the side which has a white. Okay, that's why let me just click here, guys. Okay, so when I click here, guys, now you see here on this temperature the number it is already changed. So it was on 0, guys. When I press Ctrl Z, you see that is the default of my white balance. Okay, so when I press here on this, so now you see what it is changed. Okay, so now also, guys, you can use it like as manually. Okay, in order to set your white balance well. This is really nice. Okay, so this is before and then this is after. Okay, guys, so and then let me jump on the next node. Here I'm going to add contrast. Okay, so on this next node, okay, so I just want to add the contrast because I just want the deeper shadow. Okay, that's why I have to come here on this contrast. Okay, so let me increase this number. When I increase this number, guys, now you see how my image is changed. Okay, it's starting to change now, you see. Okay, let me just stop it by here, guys. Okay, now, guys, you have to make sure your waveform, you are checking your waveform well. Okay, so when you try to increase the more contrast, guys, now you see that something can be affect your image. Maybe it has like deeper black. Okay, it has more highlight. Okay, that's why you have to check it out, this waveform. Okay, when you are using this contrast. Okay, so for me this is a really nice setting. All right, okay, so now let me jump on this next node, guys. Okay, here too, and if I just want to add like saturation, guys, this saturation to deal with to take your colors look into vibrance. Okay, that means just you have to come up here on this saturation. If you just want to increase the saturation, just you have to increase this number like this. Now you see my skin tone, it is oversaturated, even just other colors. Okay, now you see here on this waveform it is already affected. Okay, so and they have to reduce. Okay, and then if you just want white and black, also you can set your saturation into 0. Okay, but let me set it as default. Okay, so I was just showing you how this saturation works. Okay, and then, guys, let me just go here. Okay, on this last node. Okay, so let me this last node, let me call it like a creative look or my own look, because I just want to create my own look. Okay, so this node, it was saturation. And this one, we have already added the contrast. So, guys, for this look you can use 2 different ways. So for the first way, you can use the LUT which is on here in DaVinci Resolve. Okay, for example, let me just click here on this node and I'm going to use some LUTs. Okay, so here let me just use, for example, like these film looks. Okay, so here we have the main LUTs. Okay, and also here I have my own LUT. Okay, so let me use one of them. For example, let me choose this Kodak 2383. Okay, so when you click here on it, guys, you see what is happening. This is too deeper. Okay, so that's why you have to come here on this icon, okay, on this key, and then you try to reduce the gain of your LUT. Okay, so that means here on 0.0 there is no LUT. Okay, so when you try to increase, okay, to add some look, now you see what is happening to your clip. Okay, so this is before and then this is after, guys. Okay, so and this is the first way to add your look in your clip. So the second way, guys, let me create another node. Okay, I just want to show you the second way you can create your own look. So let me mute this first look. Okay, so for another look, guys, you can just create your own look. Okay, for example, let me just come up here on this log, on the shadow, midtone, highlight, offset. Okay, I want to add some color here on this shadow. Okay, so about this shadow, yeah, this is how the shadow is. And also I just want to add the some color. Okay, so let me just increase this number here on red. Okay, and I just want to add like green. Okay, you see what is happening. Okay, also, guys, you can use these wheels, okay, to put this point in this black. Okay, in this black, in this green side. Okay, you see what is happening. Okay, so let me just add like a small look. Okay, even here too. And then let me just come up here on this highlight, and let me say I just want to add some colors on this highlight. For example, I just want to add also green. Okay, you see what is happening when I try to increase the color. Okay, so here too you can use even this green one, but yes, when you are using some different color, you get some different looks. Okay, so for me, let me just use this red too. Okay, I just want this look. Okay, and then for this mid-tone, yes, it will affect mostly on this skin tone. Okay, let me just put it here on this side where the skin tone color it is located. Yes, this is a nice. Okay, now this is what you get, guys. Okay, all right, so if you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and drop the comment down below and let me know what you think. So I know, guys, this video is helpful to you, and I will see you in next video. Peace.